So today I'm going to show you how to make a custom tray insert for our Anyway tray, and I'm going to show you how to customize the burlap so that you can put any season that you want if you find just the right kind of stencil. Okay, burlap is all the rage, and I want to show you how to make some custom burlap projects, including burlap fabric. But right now we're going to make a tray. What I've done is I've taken a wooden piece that fits in my tray, and you can seal that if you want to, but then I've applied an acid-free tacky spray. And I've done this outside where there's good ventilation. And then I laid my burlap on and I smoothed it out from the middle and lifted it and played with it to get it all stuck down, and then just kind of braid it with my fingers. I flipped it upside down on a cutting mat and used a X-Acto knife to go around, and then trimmed any extra pieces with my scissors. So next what we're going to do is we're going to just add some details. We've got some awesome Paris stencils. So get that lined up so some of the things are on and not everything and all that. Okay, get it where I like it. And you're going to want to make sure that that stays down. If it lifts while you're doing your work, then you're going to be sad. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this wonderful trick that tapes through some holes, and that's going to hold things down. And I'll just remove them when it's time for their details. And then that, if you do it in two places, that will keep it all nice and tight. Alright, I'm going to get some traditional raw umber from Decor Americana. I'm going to use a dome stencil brush, and I think I'm going to find an older one. When they're newer, the bristles are a little bit floppier, and when they're older, they're a little bit tighter, and it makes for nicer stenciling, so I try to use those when I can, when I have them. Okay, and then what we're going to do, I'm going to teach you how to get your stencil so you don't make a gloppy mess out of everything. So you'll have your paper towel, you'll dip into your color, and then you'll come over here and stencil it off, okay? Because you don't want to scoop and apply, or you're going to have all kinds of a mess. And burlap is already going to be a little bit more challenging because it's not tight to the surface, so you want to make sure that you're going straight up and down. And this brush is unique in that it's domed and not flat, and so the dome allows it to get into the middle without splaying out and going under the edges. This is a really important distinction for a brush, for stenciling. So straight up and down. Okay, and then we can peek, take a look. Looks pretty good. Drop it back down and continue. Alright, so I've got all of the elements done. I'm going to lift up, take a peek, and I think that looks just awesome. And now we have a beautiful burlap tray insert, and I'll show you the tray in just a minute. So how cute is this? This is a mason jar, screw-on little light fixture. It's got a nice long plug, and then they make these chicken wire lampshades. What I was thinking is that it would be really cute to have a little burlap ribbon to come around to the front of this and maybe have a button or some kind of embellishment or something, and then I could change it for the season. So we're going to see how that works out. The neat thing about this Anyway tray is it comes with a bottom, and it comes sturdy enough that we actually had a 200-pound man step on this or stand in it, and it didn't break and didn't bow and didn't do all the things. But you can flip these panels over and do the back sides. You can do different ones. They become placemats if you want them to be. And so it's really neat that they're very kind of universal. You can use them for all kinds of things. Okay, so this is the resulting tray. And then you just tip it over and dump it out, and you can replace it. And then I think it looks fabulous with our little rustic lamp. And I'm going to fill this with some corks, and we'll have a lovely Parisian little service set.